Hi Albert, thanks for joining us today.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here.
Congratulations on scoring 99.73 percentile in CAT.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
So, can you tell us about your preparation journey, about when you started preparing and all that?
Yes. So for me, it's my second attempt for CAT. The
Okay,
first attempt I gave it last year, and last year I was not so serious about it, so I won't talk about that. For this time, I started my preparation around 5 months back.
okay,
I started the CrackU package. I enrolled for the mock test,
okay,
CrackU mock test, and other packages also. So since and for me, if I'm telling my background, I actually graduated last year from college, completed my BTech in mechanical engineering, and I am currently working in a financial firm.
okay.
So for me, managing CAT and work was a bit hard for me actually. So that's the thing. Finding the time was the most crucial part.
Yeah, right.
So for, so I couldn't devote my all of my time for CAT. So I had to find the shortcut solution. So apparently, CrackU provides the best solution for that. CrackU's mock tests are really helpful. So I enrolled for the CrackU package. I registered for the mock test. I solved around like 40 mock tests but I solve a mock test every week.
Okay.
So, and these mock tests actually help me in analyzing my mistakes, like where I'm lagging, which concepts I'm lagging really, and based on those weaknesses, I actually turn them into my strengths, and that's how I got 99.73.
Great. So, how many hours were you able to prepare for CAT every day? So, since you were a working professional, so
So, like I said, I did a mock test. I solved a mock test every week. Apart from
okay,
that, I spent after doing a mock test, like it will be probably in the weekends on Saturday or Sunday. So after solving a mock test, I devote at least 3-4 hours to analyze the test and to
okay,
find my mistake. So I tell that to my fellow aspirants that that's very crucial step to analyze, not just to solve questions, but also to analyze the pattern, find your weaknesses, and find the solutions to overcome them. And apart from the mock test, I used to just to build my concepts. I used to spend around 10 hours a week. Let's say to 1 hour per day.
okay.
On the weekdays, on the weekends, I used to spend around like 3 hours per day.
Great. So, can you tell us what was your weak section and how did you improve in that?
Yes. So I always believe that I was good at quant and logical reasoning,
Okay,
but I lacked the speed. I lacked speed there. But regarding VARC, verbal, I like found myself weak in that section. So to overcome that, in the first attempt, I scored really low in VARC. For the second session, I tried to overcome that by first of all by reading books. That's the start. And apart from that, I used the material provided by CrackU itself. So all those things really helped me a lot.
great. So, when your mock scores were low, were you demotivated? How did you handle that?
Of course, I was a bit demotivated.
Okay,
So I don't take anything for granted. Actually, I believe that it's quite normal for anyone to feel low at any time.
right,
So for me, the scores were a bit low. I was demotivated in between, but I just handled it very well. I just kept pushing myself to give more and more tests, solve more and more. I just believe that everything will turn well around in the last minute. Apart from that, I don't want anybody else to like feel that depressed if your scores are being low. I just want like if your scores are low, just hope for the best. Just hope that this will get overcome by continuous practice,
right.
and this will eventually follow.
Great. So, can you tell us about your strategy in each section?
Yes, absolutely. So, like I mentioned, my week session was VARC.
Okay,
So for that, I started by reading books, and the CrackU's sectional tests are also helpful. I did that. And regarding my stronger sections, logical reasoning and quant, I just lacked the speed there. So I solved a lot of mock tests. I did I did practice a lot of questions to increase my speed, and that's what matters because I believe that anybody can solve the entire quant question paper if they have enough time. Anybody can score full marks there, but if the challenge is with time. You're fighting time in CAT. So that's where you have to be prepared actually. Apart from knowing the concepts.
Right. So, what are some of the biggest mistakes you did while preparing for CAT, and what did you learn from them?
One of the biggest mistake I would like to tell you is that I spend too much time on a question when I'm stuck.
Okay.
So that's the thing which I did overcome. I like my strategy was that never spend too much time on a question. First of all, when you look at a question, look at the paper,
Right.
look at the question, you just glance through all the questions. Never attempt them. So the first strategy I would tell is you should know how to pick the questions, and that applies for all the sections.
Right.
Then that the strategy varies from person to person. It's yeah. So for me in quant, I found trigonometry easy. I found algebra very easy. I
Okay.
used to and never spend too much time on a single question. That's the strategy. That's the tip I will tell you. Okay, so like for example, I'll tell example.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
Sure.
example, if it's a quant paper, there can be questions regarding time and work like that. So sometimes it can happen that your calculation went wrong. All right, you spent 3 minutes on a question, and let's say, and if you calculate it the way, it's like 60 minutes for 30 questions. So that
Right.
is like around approximately 2 minutes per question which you want to give. But you spent 3 minutes on a question and you did it wrong actually. Some calculation went wrong and you got the wrong answer. It's not there in the options. So somehow your mind, yeah, your mind does not accept the defeat. Yeah, it makes you do the question again and again and
Right.
get the answer. That's the instinct that everybody has in the beginning. So that should not happen. If you didn't get an answer, just leave it and go to the next question. That's what I would say. Because otherwise, you'll spend a lot of time on a single question and you'll lose time eventually, and that will be a big loss.
Right. Can you run us through your CAT day? How was it, and what surprises did CAT throw?
Absolutely. Yeah. First of all, this time the CAT exam pattern was not revealed actually.
Right.
So we had been hoping for a different pattern. We had been preparing for a different pattern.
Right.
So that was the biggest challenge. Mine was the middle slot, the lunch day from 12 to 2. So especially English, I found it very lengthy. Paper was lengthy. That was the challenge I found like on the exam day. Apart from that, I didn't find anything unusual. Plus, I gave this the second time, so I know how it will go.
Right. So, what was that one most important thing that actually helped you improve your scores in any section?
Actually, there are many. Actually,
Okay.
one most if you will ask is that the thing I told you to learn to pick the questions faster, and that really helps actually. And apart from that, I would like to suggest one more tip actually in quant that if you just sometimes the questions are not meant to be solved. Actually, you need to find a shortcut. If you can just either eliminate the options or just apply the options there,
Right.
you may solve the questions in a faster way. I mean, that's the thing I want to tell everyone that not all the questions are meant to be solved in quant. So it's just a battle with time, actually, not the concepts, not the knowledge. It's a fight with time.
Yeah. So, finally, do you have any tips for the future CAT aspirants?
Yes, Kushal, I have. So for any of you who is giving CAT this year or who is new to CAT, I will tell you that don't take it too lightly. CAT is tough. CAT needs preparation. So ask your fellow aspirants how the CAT went. And for those who are given CAT but who didn't score well the first time, I will tell them not to be disappointed, not to be disheartened. Like it's always a second chance, right?
Right.
So yeah, with the right resources and with the right preparation, eventually you will improve. And never be demotivated. Always find the right inspiration. Always find any solution for your motivation. Find a medicine for your motivation, be it music or a song or dance, anything. But just stay motivated throughout the course of your preparation, and that will really help you for the CAT.
Brilliant. So, thank you so much, Albert. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Prashant.
Yeah. Thanks for
It was a
joining me.
pleasure talking to you.